you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here's Conley, following the score by Phoenix. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. To the left side wing. Back to Booker. Over to the left wing. Now here's Ayton. Tightly guarded. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
DeAndre Ayton at the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. Mitchell against Booker. Outside Bogdanovic.
Utah foul. Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Now Booker from deep three-point range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Booker finds Paul. Poke loose. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz on offense. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Here's Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Conley. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Bridges outside. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Gobert passes to Mitchell. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And now the Suns fast break. Here's Ayton. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you think about DeAndre Ayton. It's his size that comes to mind, and he understands how to utilize that to score.
Conley finds Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. 3 on 3. In transition, here come the Jazz. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ayton, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Jazz again can't hit. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Utah with it. Gobert on the high post. Left side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Here's O'Neal, all alone. The Jazz with another miss. 35 seconds left in the first. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And the Suns get it back. It's good on the putback.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
Conley on the attack. Stolen by Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Left side, Bogdanovich. Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. The Suns clear it.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Bridges. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Tough call to make in real time. I mean, good thing they can go and slow it down and look at it again, because this is so important.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Crowder with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Booker with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
O'Neal on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Conley passes to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Crowder with the jam.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Booker, pass to Crowder. Mitchell against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A line change here for Utah. Utah trailing here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Count it. Good. And the Suns lead by 5.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Clarkson finds Gay. On the wing, Clarkson. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Clarkson, here we go. Whiteside. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Whiteside's got 6 points in the quarter. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Whiteside. McGee with a steal. And here's the fast break. And the Suns miss again. Clarkson against Johnson. And it's Clarkson missing. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. The rebound by Whiteside. Clarkson outside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
And here's Payne outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's nope. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was... And that's a...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Hassan Whiteside? He's been playing really well.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Cameron Johnson, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. He's off on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Ball passes to Booker. There's the triple. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Bridges. Mitchell with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Gobert with it. Takes him. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B. I mean, because we talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Booker. Takes the three. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside for Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 9.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
McGee passes to Payne. From deep three-point range. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. Ingles finds Gay. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. 2-point game. Ingles from outside. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. I did a pretty good job. Their defensive effort is certainly lacking since halftime. They need to wake up.
Here he goes. And that one drops.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Payne, pass to McGee. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter. That one falls. Kaminsky's got his first bucket in this one.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Whiteside. And here is Ingles. Back to Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne on the bounce. There's Kaminsky with a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson left side. Here's Gay. He nails it. And we're tied.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Payne with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Kaminsky can't hit. Now here's Gay. Here's Oni. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Drives to the hoop. Good on the bucket. And the Suns lead by 2.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Conley against Paul. Gobert with the open shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. It's 2-on-1. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal
Rudy
foul.
Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep, low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Well, Phoenix is shooting at about 44% so far. Now here's Booker. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Left side, Paul. Outside, Booker. Off target with the 3. And for Utah, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Now Ayton deflects the pass. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Conley. Out left to the wing. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
The Suns trailing. And here's Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Paul. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Crowder. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 4. From 13. And it's Crowder missing. Utah has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Ingles from outside. Crowder grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the drive. And that one's good.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
To the inside. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Bridges. And the 3-pointer goes.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. From outside the arc. Outside Mitchell. And that one goes in. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Ayton. Count it!
Big time shot, sending his teammates gets into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Ingles. It's off.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Scores tied at 41. 3 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
For the win! On the release, and they're calling for a review of the last-second shot. If they overturn the basket, they'd get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one's over. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Whiteside in at the center position.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. Inside. Here's Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Ball passes to Booker. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Back to Paul.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Conley passes to Whiteside. Mitchell against Crowder. Knocked loose. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. With a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ayton inside. Can't cash it in from close range. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Gobert against Crowder.
Phoenix foul. James Crowder. That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker for 3, and stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Money.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
And here are the Suns now. Up top, Paul. Bridges finds Paul. The three, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. For three, O'Neal. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Conley against Paul to stop the run. The rebound by Whiteside.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do
tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. He kicks it to Tucker. And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
Simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an amazing, immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
Conley finds Mitchell. And he drives in. Bogdanovich makes it off the glass.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Robinson on the wing. Adebayo against Gobert. Lowry passes to Adebayo. That shot no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, kept alive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Mitchell wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Butler on the wing. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Conley left side. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Mitchell left side. Kicks to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
The assist, Mike Conley.
Now Lowry. Right wing. Right side Robinson. Rebound Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Lowry passes to Butler. To halt the run. Miami no good on that time either. Jazz leading by 7. For 3, Mitchell. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Lowry. Driving the lane. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Up top, Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. Guarded by Tucker. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson passes to Lowry. Butler from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action after this word. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Butler. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And it's Mitchell in the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Conley against Lowry. Outside, Robinson. Here's Tucker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Lowry finds Butler. Driving in. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Robinson against Mitchell to the left side wing. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. From deep Ingles. Clarkson passes to Oni. Back to Whiteside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. And here's Ingles outside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Jazz lead by 19.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Oladipo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. 1:32 left in the second quarter. Back to Hero. Driving the lane, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And as Hero's body matures more and more, his strength is going to help him on plays like this where he gets contact.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded close. Right side finds Gay. Oni nailed from three-point land. Oni's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Oladipo outside. Into the power on him. Prudent.
Unreal. Now, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
Gay kicks to Clarkson. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Hero, no good. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got 5.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 2 assists. That's all for now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Pass to Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Good. He has 6.
Well, when you have a guy with that kind of size and the skills that come along with it, Whiteside, an excellent option on the interior.
Passes to Butler. Down low. The pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's Oni. While recovering. Clarkson for 3. Pass to Ingles. A 3-ball. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
The Heat trail by 19. And here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist. And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Clarkson for 3. And they'll get another chance. The 3. Whiteside tried to break free. Pass to Oni. From deep Ingles. Rebounded by Tucker.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Mitchell against Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Jazz leading by 19. Mitchell dishes to Conley. He kicks to O'Neal. Inside, Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
So it's Miami now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lowry passes to Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
From Jimmy Butler.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Butler. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. From 18 feet away, the Jazz with another miss. The Heat trail by 19. Butler finds Tucker. Back to Butler. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Another miss by Utah. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Jazz leading by 17. Outside Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. A deep 3 from Butler. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Yeah, and I like the aggressiveness from Bogdanović. Does an awesome job staying with his man and just making things difficult.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanović out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Dedmon's shot is off. The Jazz shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Bogdanović kicks to Conley. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 17-point game. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Oladipo against Conley. Here's Strus. He feeds it to Dedmon. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz leading by 17. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by Butler.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Dishes it to Tucker. Robinson kicks to Lowry. No good from outside.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo's running. Three-pointer. Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley gets the bucket.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
The Heat trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lowry, good.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The assist.
And that's 10 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Now the dish to Tucker. Takes the three. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Tucker. Lowry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Heat.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Mitchell outside. From deep. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Tucker. Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Kicks it to O'Neal. The offensive rebound. Outside Conley. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And here is O'Neal. 5 to shoot over Butler. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Robinson for three. And they hit it back. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Adebayo against Mitchell. The shot by Adebayo, no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now Paul. Pass to Booker. Here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Tucker. And they double up Adebayo. And Tucker gets it to go.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Ball passes to Booker. Driving to the basket. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
Here's Booker. And Tucker pulls it down.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Heat. Oh, got a piece of it. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Booker can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense. a capable scorer from all three levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Butler on the wing. And here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Butler. And another shot. Adebayo passes to Butler. Misses off the left iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's a three from Paul. The shot won't fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Now here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Trying to get back on track. And laid in by Paul.
I have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Now here's Robinson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Paul against Lowry. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely, and the layup falls. Paul's got his second basket.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. And again, the Heat missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
35 seconds left in the opening quarter. Paul against Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Aiden. Bridges left side. Here's Paul. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
He got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Phoenix. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Aiden in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Clock is at 3. Here's Butler. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Booker against Robinson. Booker attacking. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And the Heat shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Now here's Butler. He's got 5. Misses from close range. Pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stop.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Lowry with it. Down low. Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Paul passes to Booker. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Nice move. And Tucker pulls it down. Crowder with a steal. Bridges passes to Paul. And he drives in. Basket's good. Paul's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Lowry outside. Robinson passes to Butler. Right side, Tucker. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Adebayo with the rejection.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award for someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Tucker. Outside Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker with it. Outside Paul. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler. To the inside. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Heat. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Bridges. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Over Adebayo. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now Lowry from deep. That shot is off. And so a close game as we...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the three. Shoots from the baseline. The shot by Oladipo, no good. The Suns trailing. This for the tie. And he hits the jumper.
Landry Shamet is a skilled shooter, and his team, they need that spacing.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Outside Johnson for the lead. Tries again. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Pass to Payne. Back to Kaminsky. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Suns lead by 2. Here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hero outside. Payne against Oladipo. Now Morris. Shoots over Kaminsky. A nice shot by Morris.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Payne, pass to McGee. Oladipo against Payne. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Now Morris. Shot from 12. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Hero outside. Pass to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Strus. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Hero. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Hero. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Takes it inside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Shamet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 7.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Morris. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Strus. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they'll keep possession. A nice shot by Morris.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Payne. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
It goes on Victor Oladipo.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he sinks the second. With 1 on the clock. That shot off. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They lead by 4. And time. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
First team foul.
Miami trailing. And here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Paul with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Booker. Paul passes to Bridges. Booker with it. To the inside. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Booker. Crowder's gotten his first points in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker. No good on the triple.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And they'll get another chance. Robinson finds Lowry. Six to shoot from deep 3-point range. The long distance 3 is buried.
And that was from way downtown. Lowry truly is a gifted shooter from distance.
Paul passes to Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson to tie it up. Can't get it to drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Bridges outside. Now here's Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Lowry outside. Here's Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And Chris Paul clears it away. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Good chance here for Booker. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Butler on the wing. Is covered by Ayton. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Ball against Adebayo. Outside Paul. Bridges. Pass to Crowder. Down low. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Now Butler. He's guarded by Bridges. Again, the Heat misses. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. From the corner. And it's Miami with a rebound. Left side, Tucker. Pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. Now Robinson. Here's Lowry. To stop the drought. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Inside. Here's Crowder. Count it!
He's not afraid of the moment. That's the story of Jay Crowder. Extremely competitive.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. Shoots over Booker. That one's wide left. Now Paul. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Crowder, the putback. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Passes it to O'Neal. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by O'Neal.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Paul outside. Inside, stolen by Conley. And he drives in. Gobert can't hit. Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it, he is not even at his prime yet.
Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 3. Paul kicks to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Shot from free throw range. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Crowder drives it in.
They simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Now, here is O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. There's the 3. Good on the triple.
Now, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Booker against Mitchell. Knocked loose. Booker the pass to Bridges. Now Paul. Now the pass to Booker. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. Stolen by Michael Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Ball against Conley. Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Rocket 2.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Gobert. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges passes to Ayton. Here he goes. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the attacking mentality right there of DeAndre Ayton. Nice drive.
Mitchell outside. And taken away by Paul. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Back to Bridges. Paul outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
They double team Conley. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Ayton throws it down.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 5-point game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Paul looking over the floor. To the middle. Stolen by Michael Conley.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
And that does it for the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4.
Donovan Mitchell.
A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in its small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Booker, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Ayton finds Crowder, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Phoenix with the ball. 3-point lead for 3. Booker.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now here's Booker. No points in the game yet for him. Paul for 3. Ayton against Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you
you think about the legacy of Chris Paul, you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Mitchell against Booker. Back to Paul. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Ball's knocked loose. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Now Mitchell. After Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ball against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 5 now.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. This is to Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Misses the 3. Suns leading by 4. And the dunk by Booker.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Mitchell with it. 9 points in the game so far. And he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter. Here is Paul. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell looking it over. Out to Conley. The shot. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Bridges shot good.
But like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. O'Neal from long range. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Clock at 6. Booker the pass to Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Jazz ball. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Phoenix up. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Rudy Gay. Also Joe Ingles out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Whiteside. And it's Oni in the point.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 on the clock. Here's Whiteside. And you look, Doris, at the trouble so many teams have defensively. It's becoming harder and harder to get stops in this league.
And Kevin, there is no doubt that we must redefine what is considered quality defense. Guys are such range shooters now, so highly skilled from the moment they step across half court. It is almost impossible to cover every part of the floor, especially against a team that really moves it. The only thing you can do is give incredible effort and stay tied together on a string.
Jazz trail by 6. Oni passes to Gay. Clarkson outside to the paint. Shamet with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Oni's going up for the alley-oop here. Johnson outside. Back to McGee. Johnson down low. Ingles covering. Basket good. And the Suns lead by 8.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oni passes to Whiteside. He kicks it to Ingles. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. McGee with the block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Whiteside, rebounded by McGee.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Shamet the pass to Payne. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Passes it to Ingles. It's over McGee. Here's Whiteside. It's not going to go for him. The Suns go the other way with it.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down low. Will it go? That shot misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
That's his first
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the slam dunk. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing that that was the right call.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. 1:07 left to play here in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Shemet finds Payne. To the middle, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And again, it's Utah.
Bogdanovich, such a nice offensive arsenal. He is capable of scoring from anywhere.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes it inside. Payne can't hit. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Mitchell. Off with the layup. And here comes the break. Launches the three. That's good from Payne on the assist by McGee.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Phoenix ahead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Paul, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 16. Mitchell finds Gobert. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Gobert. And the pass to Bogdanovich. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Suns leading by 14. Pass to Bridges. Booker outside. And it's off from three-point range.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Mitchell's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Stolen by Mitchell. And it's Conley penetrating. Count the basket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Conley against Paul. Paul is doubled. Bridges kicks to Paul. Connects from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 13.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Mitchell outside. O'Neal passes to Gobert. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball against Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Back to Paul. From deep. They get it back.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
Conley with it. Chris Paul covering. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a three. Rebound by the Suns. Now here's Crowder. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. With the second effort, Bridges finds Paul. 2-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 13. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Clock is at 3. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Crowder inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Paul outside. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Gobert with the bucket.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Conley against Lowry. And Gobert with a block. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Nifty move. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Conley. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Lowry against Conley. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Right side, Bogdanovic. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Miami grabs the miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Lowry outside. Over Conley, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. And why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? Yeah, he's going to work early on the offensive glass. He's so amped up.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset, trying to push the action until somebody stops him. Nobody there to do it that time.
Here's Conley. Lowry brings the double team. There's Bogdanovich with the three, and Tucker pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
For three, Lowry. Mitchell grabs a miss.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And he recovers it. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Butler with a steal. Outside Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Drops in the layup for two.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Lowry with it. So quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Lowry. From deep. Utah with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And slam dunk by Tucker.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Robinson against Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Fires for three. Knocks it loose. And so it's the Utah Jazz up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
Also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Right side, Butler. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Mitchell against Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Here's Conley. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. He didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
The 3 from Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low. Checked by Tucker. Outside for Mitchell. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Gobert inside. Working on Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Goes up again. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. Now here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Now Conley. Adebayo grabs the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Tucker. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And they're pushing it up. Here's Robinson. Misses off the right iron. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. From deep, Conley. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Tucker, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
He shoots again. And there's a nice layup by Conley. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Miami, no good that time either. Outside Bogdanovich. He drops it from range. Bogdanovich has got 11. Lowry with it. Looking to win the run. And that's not going to go. And so it's Utah in a good situation. Up.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here from the get-go. It was Utah coming out strong. They put together the kind of powerful... And
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. I'll tell you, one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovich.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter. Smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Clarkson finds Gay. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Banked it in off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Hero for 3. The rebound by Whiteside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Clarkson for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Jazz lead by 16.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Morris outside. Pass to Hero. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Over to the left wing. Here's Oni. The kick out to Ingles. Here's Clarkson. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Dedmon, high post. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
To the left wing. Here's Strus. No good with the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
Here's Oladipo. And no good. And Utah will come the other way.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Ingles with it. Now Oladipo defending. Oni. The offensive rebound. Pass to Ingles. The kick out to Gay. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Oladipo, great positioning on the putback. Oladipo's got his first points of the game.
This demonstrates how competitive Oladipo is. Love the energy he provides and how he goes after offensive rebounds.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
A line change here for Utah.
Utah foul, Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Uses the glass on the layup. Oladipo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
And here's Conley. The 3 is up. The Jazz with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Hero. Here's Dedmon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Oh, they get a hand on it. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Conley with the ball. Plenty of space. And the shot goes in. Conley's got 12 points.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Hero. Again, the Heat misses. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz up by 16. And we're just moments. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard. And they get it back. Back to Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The 3 from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lowry. From deep three-point range. Here's Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either. The Jazz shooting the rock well at 46%. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And Tucker pulls it down. Tipped. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry for 3. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. From deep. The Jazz with another miss. The Heat have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Pass to Mitchell. They double him with Butler. Back to O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Conley. The putback. And he recovers it.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Lowry from the arc. Utah with the rebound. From deep three-point range, Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Conley against Lowry. And he lobs it up. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Fires the 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Pass to Mitchell from deep. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 5.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Rudy Gobert.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Counted by Adebayo. For 3, O'Neal. They grab their own miss.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Conley passes to Whiteside. And stolen by Adebayo. The drive by Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Robinson. From beyond the arc, and then some.
4-3.
And here's Conley. So it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
It's third down with Brick.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Booker dishes to Bridges. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Butler in the corner. Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Robinson's got the ball. Booker looking around. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lowry against Ayton. The 3. The Heat with a fresh 14. Adebayo with the bucket.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Paul outside. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Booker the pass to Crowder. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Paul with the steal. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Ball against Lowry. Paul dishes to Ayton. Ball's knocked loose. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. The shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Fearless play by Kyle, pushing past the contact to get his shot.
Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And And now the Suns, a fast break. Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. Bridges finds 8. No good on the 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Butler passes to Tucker, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So it's Phoenix now. Ball outside. There's the drive. Tries it from 19. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Robinson down low. Defended by Booker. Pocket 6. Adebayo with the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Lowry against Paul. Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Both free throws good from Bridges. Here is Lowry. Fires from deep. That shot is off. That shot off. It's all tied in Miami. And the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Here's Butler. The Suns getting the bucket. Back to Lowry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Booker draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Miami has possession. Here's Ayton. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler feeling out of it. Robinson for 3. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Robinson kicks to Butler. Shoots over Bridges. That's short off the rim.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Count that one. Bridges got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Robinson on the wing. Crowder with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Ball against Adebayo. Ayton kicks the ball. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season. I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Well, Phoenix shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Ball against Lowry. Butler passes to Adebayo. 3-on-3. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now a 7-point Suns lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Butler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Ball against Lowry. Here's Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Butler in the corner. Adebayo kicks the line. From the arc. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Butler with the steal. Loads it up for Adebayo. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. 51 seconds left here in the second. Payne passes to Kaminsky. Kicks it to Johnson. Drills the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 12.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give.
And here is Hero. To the inside. And Dedmon throws it down.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. Dedmon with the block. Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Shamet on the wing. Another shot. Offensive rebound. McGee. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Suns on. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Cruz in at the 3 spot.
A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right to the hoop.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Back to Morris. Oladipo outside. Back to Morris. And it's good off the back rim and in. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Now, here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kaminsky finds Shamet. It's hauled in by the Heat. Oh, Moore's in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. From downtown, here's Kaminsky. McGee trying to break free. Kaminsky misses.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Suns leading by 8. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Kaminsky in the corner. Pocket 6. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Unloads from 9. And the shot goes in. McGee's got his first bucket in this one. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, Hero. Defense is right there. Passes to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Here's Strus. Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix with the ball. Johnson, a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hero kicks to Dedmon. Hero with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
And here are the Suns now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. He takes it in. Payne's shot is good.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. The dish to Dedmon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Now, here's Oladipo. .104 left in the third. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Oladipo with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Here's Strus. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McGee finds Payne. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
For the Suns.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Good work defensively by Crowder. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Both free throws good from Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And so it's Phoenix. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Suns, up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Miami with the ball, trailing by 17. Here's Lowry, and he banks in the layup.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Ball finds Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 18.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And there's the pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's Lowry again missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the 3 ball is good. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. Suns leading by 15. Ball outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so here's Phoenix to the wing right side. Ayton finds Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Paul for 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle splits for the Suns?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Passes it to Booker. Bridges outside. From deep 3-point range, it doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Tipped away. Crowder with the steal. Now Bridges. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Over Lowry. That one wide left. The Heat trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Mikal Bridges.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Outside Crowder. Fade away. 6 to shoot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Tucker with the ball. Bridges covering.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul against Lowry. Paul looking over the floor. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 8 seconds left in the game. Here is Lowry. From deep three-point range, misses there. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win.